مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أهلا بكم أعزائي طلبة الصف السابع. عندنا درس اليوم جديد 8C Students Book page number 105. الدرس حيكون speaking و listening. In today's lesson we are going to talk about sports and championships. Two are going to state facts related to sports. Let's see first the vocabularies of this lesson. The first one, stadium. 2, badminton, and it's one of the Olympic sports. Hockey, هي رياضة تلعب على الجليد وأيضا تلعب على العشب. Golf, and here we have the score اللي هي نتيجة، وممكن كمان score points أي تسجل نقاط. Let's start now with the speak and listen. First of all, we have this quiz is about sport facts. We have here 6 questions with MC answers، خيارات متعددة لكل سؤال. For example, which sports did PE teacher James Naismith invent in 1891? زي ما نلاحظ هون في الإجابة بحكي well I'm not sure بداية maybe basketball. بهاي الحالة هذا الكويز لا يعني إنه أنت لازم تجيب الإجابة الصحيحة 100%. اللي نتعلمه اليوم هو كيف إنه إحنا نعمل guessing وشو العبارات اللي بتستخدم باللغة الإنجليزية حتى نعمل guessing. نشوف هذه العبارة اللي حكينا عنها الآن. هذه هي well I'm not sure maybe basketball. When you are not sure of your answer use these phrases. لما ما تكون متأكد من إجابتك استخدم هذه العبارات. Well I'm not sure I think، أو well I'm not sure maybe وبتكمل إجابتك، أو ممكن تحكي I think وبتكمل إجابتك. أو ممكن إيش تعمل or you can ask yes no questions to reach the answer. ممكن أنت تسأل yes no questions إجابات بنعم أو لا حتى توصل للإجابة. مثلا it's table tennis right، أو is it golf. بهذه الطريقة أنت راح يجاوبك الشخص إما بنعم أو لا، فبالتالي راح يوصلك للإجابة. Now let's guess the answers. طبعا بإمكانك أنك تجاوب على الأسئلة براحتك. مثلا السؤال الأول which sport did PE teacher الأول هم حكوا ممكن باسكتبول، أنت شو رأيك؟ حط إجابات اللي بتشوفها مناسبة ببالك لكل سؤال، وبعد ذلك راح نتأكد من الإجابات مع بعض. طبعا هي زي ما حكينا الهدف من هذا الكويز مش إنك أنت تلاقي الإجابة الصحيحة، بالعكس هو إنك تستخدم هاي العبارات اللي أمامنا.
4. Speak and listen. B. Listen and check your answers to the quiz above with a partner.
Time to find out the answers to yesterday's quiz. Number 1. Which sport did PE teacher James Naismith invent in 1891? That's easy. Basketball. Number 2. When did the first modern Olympics take place? I think everyone got this one right. In 1896. Number 3. What's the name of a famous stadium in Doha, Qatar? It's the famous Khalifa International Stadium, of course. Number 4. Which sport did William G. Morgan invent in Massachusetts, USA in 1895? Volleyball. Number 5. If you reach 11 points in this sport, you win a game. Which sport is it? It's table tennis. And finally, number 6. If you score less in this game, you win. Sounds strange, right? Which sport is it? It's golf. Join us tomorrow for another...
الآن نروح لإكسرسايز E. Listen to a radio show interview with a teenage tennis champion and write T for true and F for false, then listen and check your answers. راح نسمع النص بعد ذلك راح نتأكد من الإجابات. طبعا موجود في الوركبوك page number 113.
Workbook 8C. E. Listen to a radio show interview with a teenage tennis champion and write T for true or F for false. Then listen and check your answers.
Welcome back to Sports Hour. Today we have 15-year-old tennis champion Ryan Cotton with us. Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
Ryan, you won the title for Best Young Tennis Player of the Year in your hometown. And that's really no surprise. You didn't lose any matches in your last tennis tournament, right?
Not exactly. I lost once.
That's still incredible. So, tell us, at what age did you discover your talent?
I wasn't very young when I started playing tennis. Imagine, many of today's professional tennis players started playing at around the age of 6. I was 10. I learnt quickly though, and it wasn't long before I took part in my first tournament. I was always better at the sport than other kids my age. That's why I've always played against older kids.
So how often do you practice?
I'm at the tennis court most evenings and weekends.
It doesn't sound like you have much free time.
No, and it's hard because I don't have the chance to do all the things that other teenagers do.
Like going out with your mates?
Exactly.
And what are your dreams for the future?
To compete in the Wimbledon Championships in London and become the best tennis player in the world. It will be difficult, but with lots of training, I feel sure I can do it.
اوكي الآن نحاول نتأكد من الإجابات مع بعض. الإجابة الأولى كانت F, false. In his last tournament Ryan won every match. حكى لا وأنا خسرت واحدة. Ryan started playing tennis at the age of 6. No, he said that he started at the age of 10. He doesn't often compete against players in his own age. True. Ryan doesn't hang out with his friend very often. Also true. And finally, he thinks it will be easy to compete in the Wimbledon Championships. He said no, that's false. So F. That's the end of our first video for today. It's not long. The video is certainly about listening. And we learned some vocabulary. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.